Ladies and gentlemen, it is the homemade broadcast. It is the 22nd of January, 2024. I'm back, baby. Just like that. One solid week without me. Hope you're okay. I got a little bit too much of me, which can happen from time to time. I don't know if I like this new camera setup or not. We're going to get through some of the tweaks and obviously in my new spacious, I don't know if you can call this a studio slash office, but this is where I work. This is where I'm spending about 14 hours of my day now. I started my new day job, working the old day job, and continuing to do these pods here. I'm gonna at least try my at least try my best. Hey, that's the plan. That's what I can tell you. This is the plan. So, you know what they say about plans, but I'm going to do my best. I am pretty tired. It's 8:38 p.m. when I'm recording this on the 22nd of January 2024, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fine. I'm not even drinking tonight. I think I'm boozed out. I think I feel like I made a video like this a few weeks ago, but after that Buccaneers game and copious amounts of fun and party times, I think I'm going to take a few days off, go to bed nice and early, like 10. I'm going to try to be in bed in like an hour and a half and see how that goes. But yeah, Bucks obviously took a tough loss yesterday. Great season though. You can't complain too much. It was a great season. The Lions, hey, the Lions are going to the NFC Championship, which I don't know if that's ever happened for them or not. I think it may have like a long time ago, but they're going to be taking on the San Francisco 49ers, who, let's be honest, the 49ers are going to win. I'm rooting for Detroit. I really am. The Bucks played a great game yesterday up until that fourth quarter, kept it really close, missed a field goal, some bad picks by Baker, but it's a good game. It was an exciting game to watch. When the third quarter started, I went, Bucks are going to win. They're going to NFC Championship. I didn't say it out loud, so I can't be accused of being a jinx, but I did say it in my head many times. And then it just, got out of hand gradually. And then suddenly it was kind of out of reach. There was some controversy because they didn't take their last time out. I saw a tweet by Greg Allman, Fox Sports writer covering the NFC South, and he said that it would have been a 1 in 500 play if they would have taken the timeout. Something crazy happened where they mishandled a snap or something, but I don't know. There was some sort of they just let the game go. Todd Bowles, our coach, decided for whatever reason not to use that final timeout in the fourth quarter, just in case there was a freak play. He decided not to do it, and nothing happened, and the Lions won. So congratulations to them. Hopefully Baker comes back next year. Is a fun season. Ups and downs, but I mean many Buccaneer seasons are ups and downs. So this one was no different. And I'm proud of the guys. I think everybody here in Tampa is proud. I saw Devin White is already taken down his affiliation with the Buccaneers, scrubbed it from all his social media, so he will be leaving us. And we wish him well. We wish him well wherever he goes. And I can't wait to watch him loaf for another team next year. That will be nice. Levante David is a free agent as well. A lot of free agents for the Bucks, including Mike Evans, Baker Mayfield. Those are the big ones. And Levante is one of those ones. Hopefully he comes back. He played great this year. He's an old man now. He's a whopping like 34 years old, which is really old. I'm 39. That's when you really start to know that you're old. When you start seeing your favorite athletes that are much younger than you get called old. And you go, oh man, I'm the one who's old, you see. But I'm also not a professional athlete. Believe it or not, that may shock you. But no, this physique was made for more like just eating and light walking, maybe some push-ups here and there, but not very nimble, not very quick. So no, I know you're thinking maybe Will is an athlete. No, no, I'm not. So it was a good season. Yeah. Great season. I don't really know what else to say about it. Fun. It was fun. It was fun. Right? It was fun. Now 4 teams are left and really don't care. I guess, like I said, I guess I'm going for Detroit just because that would be weird. Freaking Kansas City's there again. The Ravens. I mean, the Ravens have won Super Bowls in the past decade, right? So I guess you gotta go with the Lions, man. Did San Francisco win a Super Bowl? I think Kaepernick took them there. I don't think they won though. I think they lost. But yeah, I guess go Lions. I don't know. It's tough. What do you do in that situation? Anyway, times are not a changing, much the same. Internet scams are all over the place. They're much more sophisticated now. The lady I work with at work, she's older and she falls for one a month. She just recently got her she downloaded something, clicked the link in a suspicious email, and they put software on her computer. And then they messaged her and said, "Hey, you got some buggy software. We're from my buddy. We're from Microsoft, okay, pal?" It was like one of those things. And I'm sorry for the accent, but it was an Indian scammer. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? And they said, "Buddy, Marie, you got. I'm not gonna do the accent anymore. Okay, so we can fix it. We can take the software off your computer. All you got to do is go to Walmart and buy $500 worth of iTunes gift cards. That's a form of payment that Microsoft takes now. It's new. It's a new thing. And so we need you to go ahead and do that." So she went, "Oh my God, thank you so much." And she went ahead and bought iTunes gift cards and sent them the numbers, and they took them and, did whatever they wanted to. Then they went, "Oh man, you're not going to believe it. We're actually just going to need your checking account info." And she went, "Oh my Lord, please just help me, because if I get in trouble at work, I might lose my job." And they get you thinking that way. I mean, everybody has to take those trainings, at work. You click on the link. Oh, you've been assigned a training. It's big business, and they are sophisticated. They really are. This one, like, they're never going to ask you. Microsoft is not going to ask you for iTunes gift cards. Like, come on. That one's unacceptable. You should know that, even if you're 80. Like, don't pay anybody in iTunes gift cards. This is a given. Okay. Um, Romance scams are big, though. And I've heard of these one. There was the one chick recently who got by probably the same guy that got the lady at work. But she was convinced that she was talking to the hot guy from Stranger Things, the guy who played Billy, and he was texting her and saying, "Oh my God, I just need some money." For some reason, a actor on a show, one of the biggest shows in the world, needs some money. So she went, "I got you, baby. I love you." And playing with somebody's emotions is a great way to manipulate them. But I mean, like, what's your IQ really? If you're falling for these things, it's not very high. I'm not saying you deserve it necessarily, but maybe you should have to have a license to go online. I mean, do you have the IQ to not buy iTunes gift cards and give them to the Microsoft team with a very thick accent, Indian accent? Like, you should kind of know better. The trainings, the cybersecurity trainings are so obvious that I feel like if you fail those, you need to get, like, your head smashed by a hammer. You can't be on the planet. You can't be doing this stuff. You can't be messing things up for everybody else. You're really screwing with us here. So I don't know. I feel bad because it's nothing new. Like, these people, a lot of people online are looking for love. Obviously, Tinder and the apps are big business, and sometimes, a hunk messages you, a hunk in a, Pinellas County Sheriff's uniform. This guy, this hunk. So this guy is a Pinellas County deputy. For whatever reason, somehow, I don't know how, some scammer came across his photos and went, this guy's a hunk. I'm going to go ahead and use his photos and scam ladies for iTunes gift cards. And that's what they did. And he's right here in Pinellas County. Let's talk to this man. Hopefully this works. I haven't turned this thing on. Okay, everything should be operational. Let's go. Press play.
Valentine's Day officials have a warning for those.
That's not it. I got to do this. Roadcaster. There we go. All right, now, let's talk to this.
Of you looking for love online. Beware of scammers ready to steal your heart and your money. The Federal Trade Commission says about 70,000 people reported romance scams in 2022, losing $1.3 billion. One Pinellas County deputy says these scammers aren't stealing his heart because they've stolen his identity.
It can happen to anybody. He's reported almost 800 fake accounts using his pictures, his videos, and information. 800 just in the past year. Fox 13's Kaylee Tracy has his story and his warning for others.
She said, like, we were engaged and stuff. She's like, I sent money.
8 years ago, Pinellas County Sheriff's Deputy Luis Hernandez got a message from a woman he never met.
It was kind of like funny in the beginning. I was like, oh, wow, like, I don't know, maybe this is a friend or like an ex who's maybe like kind of like mad at first or something, like when I saw it.
But it was a romance scammer who'd used Hernandez's pictures and information to make a fake account. And it was only the beginning.
And when I say almost every day, I get messages from women almost every single day.
Hernandez has reported 794 fake accounts just in the past year.
A lot of these women don't want to believe that, like, it's not me, even after I tell them. I've had to the point of harassing where they are contacting my family, past jobs.
He says scammers are using his information for other social media profiles too, and he has found more than 2,000 accounts using his pictures, videos, and information. Hernandez has reported the accounts to social media platforms and blocked them. Some, but not all, have been removed.
It is a pain because lots of times these people think that I am in on the scam with it.
The sheriff's office says several scammers will create fake accounts of members of the military to give the perception of respectability and as an excuse for the victim to handle money matters while they're out of the country. Hernandez is a former Marine. Hernandez says if you haven't met someone in person, don't send them money. Be wary of anyone who messages you out of
Okay, money, true. What about iTunes gift cards?
The blue. And if their profile is new or all of the pictures are uploaded on the same day, those are red flags.
I like to try to get it out there, which is a reason why lately I've tried to post it a little bit more online. One, to raise awareness to other people.
Kaylee Tracy, Fox 13 News.
Well, Hernandez says the scammers are really hard to stop here because they're continuing to find different ways to trick people, especially now using some artificial intelligence.
Yeah, we did that story a little while ago about the lady who's actually pretty old. I mean, again, not old. She's my age, probably, but she has this really like filter.
Top of his profession as a dental surgeon.
No, don't do that. I hate when they do that. Websites should not automatically play stuff. That's terrible. But there was a lady who uses the face filter from Snapchat. It makes her look, 20 years younger. So she looks like a very buxom 20-year-old lady who's very attractive. I can't remember her name now, but I would always see her on Instagram and stuff. And I'm like, who is this? And then you get stuck in the algorithms, and then all of a sudden she's popping up all over the place. Now you're following accounts, and then you find out that it's not a fake person, but borderline fake person. It's not who they claim to be. They look a lot different. But what's it matter? I mean, that's what the internet is. It's a place for you to be something, you're not. Now you could just do it, in your workplace. You could be whatever gender you want, whatever race you want. It's fun. We're kind of getting that bleed over from the digital world into the real world. We're kind of blending into one now. So that's really fun and scary. And, it makes everybody horny. So I don't know. It's not good. It's not good. I would say, I don't know where they found this hunk's pictures. He did manage to get some of the ones where he's very ripped in there. So I do see, I get followed by these fake accounts all the time. There's 3 photos, and there's one of, I don't understand how they find. Is it the same scammers with like do they just I don't know where they get the photos, but they tend to reuse the photos, like in this man's case, this hunk deputy here. And I just don't know, are they like just lazy? I mean, if I feel like there's photos everywhere of, good looking people, and you can just find new ones every time, but instead they tend to make the same accounts over and over and over again. I guess it's just a numbers game. Just make it as many accounts as you can, see what nibbles you can get, and how many iTunes cards you can get. But it must be a lot of work to be a scammer. A lot of work. I mean, I feel like if you just invested that time into, working for somebody or starting a business or something, the ingenuity and you got to be smart. You got to be able you got to be able to work these people. I mean, you'd be good at sales. You could sell. There's things that people need. Sell Disney packages. Sell families. Scam them with Disney packages. Pay $10,000 for a vacation. Just do it. Your kids won't love you unless you do it. And these people do it, and they're insane. And that's the world we're living in now. And it's fun and scary and it's kind of horny all at once. All right, that's it for me. I got to go to bed. I feel like Joe Biden. I'm going to go to bed. Now, it's a tough first day. Back, I think Wednesday. I'll try to get something out tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know. This is just the first day of the schedule, so I'm a little frazzled. And I thank you for tuning in, and appreciate you welcoming me back with open arms. Go check out the Substack, hmbradio.substack.com. We're gonna have some. You can sign up for free. Obviously, if you want to donate there, you can. And there's going to be a tier there of paid content that will be ad free. And I'm going to try to think of other things to do. We do have some advertise. Oh boy, see, I'm turning into Joe, Sleepy Will Biden. There's going to be some advertisers here on the channel, which is I'm very excited about. But if you don't want those, then go over to the Substack. Sign up for free right now. There's nothing really up there, but if I start getting some people signing up for the tiers, it's cheap. Obviously, it's going to be really cheap, $3 or something a month, and you'll get ad-free content there. So that's cool. So get that. And home_made_man 813-693-2124 if you want to get a hold of me. That's a voice and text line. If you text me, I will often text you back. It is a phone number, a working phone number, and it's me who answers the messages. So I always like getting texts. 813-693-2124. HMBradio.com is a website. Instagram and Twitter, home_made_man. Will Kuntz on Venmo if you're feeling generous. And HMB Radio on Facebook. I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. If not, Wednesday, 7 p.m. live stream with the fantastic Anna Hummel. So we'll talk to you then. Thank you. I'm going to bed. Good night.